Okay, students, let us study the illustrations of the Newton's third law of motion. The first illustration is like this: when a bullet is being fired from a gun. So what happens is gun moves in a forward direction, and gun comes back in the backward direction. But what happens is that whatever the velocity of the bullet, it is very much higher than the whatever as comparison with the required velocity of the gun. So just because the bullet has very lesser mass and the gun is having the greater mass, the required velocity of the gun is very lesser than the velocity of bullet. So just because it is, but in the Newton's third law of motion, what we have studied is action and reaction are equal and opposite. But one more concept it comes is the momentum concept. P is equal to mv. So here, as we take into consideration of the momentum of the gun and the momentum of the bullet, so here what happens is mc vc very lesser than mp vb. So just behind here, whatever this is for the gun, it is very higher, and this is mass of the bullet is very less. Velocity is same, but just because of the mass, so mass of the gun it is very higher and mass of the bullet is very less. So just for this reason only, whatever the velocity factor, the total sum, that is just because of the momentum, it may differ, and the gun, whatever the requirement of the gun, it is very less. That is, in the whatever the gun, it moves in the backward, it comes in the backward direction, there it is very less, and whatever the velocity of the bullet that moves in the forward direction, it is very much higher velocity. So this is what the first illustration of the Newton's third law of motion. And second illustration is like this, friends. And when we started to walk on floor, while walking, how much force we applies on the floor. Okay, to that much extent we move faster, and we not get slippery. We not get any slips. So like that is. So if we started to walk onto the floor, and when whatever the force we are applying onto the floor, and next we move in the forward direction. So this is what the Newton's third law of motion. And third illustration is like this: when a sailor or when a traveler in a boat while traveling, and when he wants to jump from the boat, and while jumping from boat onto the seashore, so what happens is he applies the force and jumps onto the seashore, and the boat moves in a backward direction, he moves in a forward direction. And while swimming in a swimming pool, if to how much extent we pushes water in the backward direction, with that much of force our body moves in a forward direction. So like this, so many illustrations in our daily life comes, so that all regarding to the Newton's third law of motion. So here it says action and reaction are equal and opposite. Okay, and this is all about the explanation regarding the Newton's third law of motion. What you do is you have to by the statement of the Newton's third law of motion, and at least two illustrations should be perfect for you to write in the exam. Any of the two illustrations you should by and very perfect in writing the illustrations. So regarding the Newton's third law of motion, just because the question comes like this: write the statement of Newton's third law of motion and give the illustrations for the Newton's third law of motion. So with this I will stop the today's class, and in the tomorrow class I will regarding the conservation of momentum factor. So here what I explained is E is equal to mv. So that is only the momentum and law of conservation of momentum. So this is and the numericals on the momentum. So those things I will explain in my next class.